Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the Conscious Cruiser podcast. I am here with my great buddies and pals, Sea Lake Journeys Chet and Controversial Cruising Scott. We are here for episode number 26 of the Conscious Cruiser podcast, and we're going to talk today about the know before you go approach to cruising, specifically group cruises.
Ooh,
How about
I know
that?
a few
How
of
about
those.
that?
I know a few of those. I definitely know a few of those.
Welcome into the Conscious Cruiser podcast, the know before you go approach to cruising and travel. The smartest cruiser is the Conscious Cruiser. And your conscious casters, Alisa, Chet, and Scott.
Conscious
Hey,
cast.
I know we're always rocking to the music. How are you?
I am good. I am good. I was honestly yesterday I was listening to our last week's episode on Spotify, and boy, oh boy, do we sound good on Spotify. And if you listen to it over by me, we actually sound like chipmunks because I listen to everything in 2 times on Spotify. So
Why?
Not only do I sound good on Spotify, but I look good on Spotify.
We look amazing. Well, I'm glad you got a chance to listen to us on Spotify. I hope some of our other viewers got to check us out as well. If you haven't, please go on over, join us on Spotify as well. It's fun listening in the car, I think. But
It really
anyway, that's just me. That's just me.
I always hear something back like the second and the third time. Sometimes some of the episodes I listen to twice, right? Because I listen to them 2 times, and I've done that since college. I don't know why, but sometimes I'll hear it back, like a joke that Alisa said or something that Chet said. I'll be like, "Oh, I didn't hear that," when I watched it on the TV or I listened to it that
Yes.
first time. So it's kind of funny, and I
It's
love
like being the passenger in the car versus the driver. You notice all kinds of stuff. you see it all different.
it.
Well, anyway, I think this is going to be a fun topic
It is.
today.
it is.
Talking, I'm definitely interested to hear your guys' experiences. I mean, I think I'm new to the group cruise scene, but so far so good. So let's just jump into it.
Can I put a
Um,
bet first, though, real quick
what?
before we start this?
Yeah.
I bet by the end of this episode, one of the panelists is going to try to talk the other 2 panelists into a group cruise that has something to do with the alphabets. That's all I'm going to say. So,
You are psychic.
where am I putting it? Here's take all the monies. I'm
We-
putting it all on
we-
all on that, right?
We know each other pretty well at this point.
Scott's going to be a winner today.
Winner, chicken dinner.
I was thinking that and didn't say it. And then you said it, I was thinking.
Oh, I
See?
freaking love you guys. Oh, God, this is great.
All right, well, let's get started. In your guys' opinion, is it more fun to cruise as part of a group cruise or on your own? And on your own could be solo, or on your own could be with your family, your significant other, whoever you normally cruise with.
Well, simple answer for me. I'll go first on this. The
Sure.
simple answer is yes. Yes, it is more fun
Yes.
to go on the group cruise, the non-group cruise, and going with
Yes.
yourself or others. The answer is yes to all three. It's
Well,
more
the
fun
above.
because you just got to get on the ship, y'all. We've done the non-group group cruise. We've done a group cruise, and we've sailed with just us, and we've sailed with just us and a family member. And so we've kind of done a whole gamut of these things. And I'm telling you, it's yes, 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 yes to all of them. For me,
Somebody likes to cruise around here.
yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And in a group style for sure. I can't wait to get on the group cruise with Mr. Chet. But I definitely agree. Honestly, I don't know. Wouldn't say a year or two ago I was anti group cruise, but I always heard everybody go group cruise, and I would go with friends or take first time cruisers, and that's a great experience by itself. I still love doing that, taking someone like Keone or Aaron for the very first time, and then being like, that thing, that is what we're going to be on for the next 5 days. Like, yup.
Yep.
Oh, wait till you see the inside of that thing. Like, oh my God. Right. But I actually had the honor to go on. I actually have it on my wall. Sorry, Spotify, but you can't see that. But I have Edna's and V's Run It Back group cruise, Friendscation group cruise that I went on
Yes,
last year for the Margaritaville at Sea. And I think that was the perfect group cruise. They throw an amazing group cruise,
they
Edna
do.
does, and V. But that was like a really laid back group cruise, right? So that was again, and that's kind of all their group cruises. You go if you want to, you go to the activities if you want to, but if you don't, no one's like, hey, where were you? Why weren't you there? It's just loosey goosey. Everybody just goes and has fun and enjoys each other's companies when you want to enjoy each other's companies. And if you don't and you want to do something else, hey, do something else. But if you're sitting next to somebody like Edna at the bar, hey, let's do a shot, right? That's the group cruise aspect of it, and it's amazing. So, and I think she had a bar crawl on there too as well. It was
Yeah.
so much fun. So I am so lucky to have been broken in that way for my very first group cruise. I went with Bill from Armstrong Adventures. He was my roommate, my cabin mate. But yes, I think group cruising is definitely a lot more fun than going by yourself. I wouldn't say then take first time cruiser, but then going by yourself or going with your wife or hubby or something like that. Go with the group. It's so much fun.
It is fun. It is fun, but I would have to say, I guess I'm somewhere in the middle there. I have definitely had some amazing cruises without a group, and some equally as fun in totally different ways with a group. I'm with Chat. Like the key word there is the cruise. Like,
Yes.
you gotta go. I would say if you want to be a part of the group, you can, like Scott is saying, you want to do all the extra activities that they do, awesome. But if you don't want to do all of those things and just, do the other things that you've planned for your vacation, after all, PTO is precious for those of us who still have to worry about PTO. You
Mhm.
want to get the most out of your cruise and enjoy it. And I agree, there's no pressure either way.
Yep.
But if you're going to go, go all in, go for it.
Yep. I agree.
Hey, do
I
y'all
agree.
think maybe it depends on where you're going for the cruise, whether it'd be better as a group cruise or not? Because I'm thinking like Alaska. We've been there
Mm.
twice, and I honestly, as much as I love the group cruises and anything in the Caribbean group cruise, I would do. But
Right.
Alaska, I would avoid a group cruise myself because I don't, I don't really want to pay attention to people. I want to see what's going on
Good point.
Yeah.
out there in Alaska. Y'all have been there, right? So you know.
Yeah.
Good
But
tip.
that's probably one place that I can think of where I'd be like, I think I'll skip the group cruise and just go with just us, you know. But Caribbean, I'm in. Let's go group cruise, man.
Unless, it was maybe, let's just say it was your own group, right? Where it was just 12 of you, maybe it was family, friends, church friends, whatever it may be, right? And you guys all kind of booked excursions together. So the 12 of you were going whale watching. The 12 of you were going to the little boat that takes you out to go drink the glacieritas and see the glaciers. And a couple of you were going up to the helicopter, right? That would have been cool, right? Because you're kind of spending your time together, but it's a group cruise, but not really the huge group cruises that some of us are referring to, or some of us know, or some of us have been on. There's definitely different size groups. I think the
Yeah.
size starts at 8 cabins, so that's 16 people or 8 people, depending if they're all
Right.
going solo. So, yeah, I mean, it doesn't have to be a big group, but
I see it both ways. Like I think people, it really is up to you and your personality, what you want to see, what you want to do, how
yep.
you want to experience those ports. Because I've seen group cruises. Like there was a big Melanin at Sea trip
Mm.
to Alaska. Edna did her groupcation to Alaska, and they had a blast. Now again, whether or not you want to traipse around the glaciers with 50 of your closest friends, I don't know.
And hey,
That might
so
not be the quiet nature experience I don't
didn't
know.
somebody just watch a Super Bowl on a group cruise or something like
Yes,
that? I
yes,
seen
yes.
some
I,
vlogs
I I
come out.
enjoyed that a lot. It was much more fun for me with the
Yes,
group that time.
I would do that
Um,
as a group cruise. Yes, a
yeah,
Super Bowl. Yeah, I would do that. Yeah.
yeah. So it really depends. But if you're but
Yeah.
if you're somebody who needs to be at home watching the Super Bowl on your own TV with your own calls, your own play by play, that's fair. That's fair.
Your own hors d'oeuvres, no one else is touching the finger
Orders.
food, you know?
You need your wings. I get it. I get
Uh,
it. So what's some of the extra things that we mentioned some differences with the group cruises. What's
Mhm.
something different or extra that comes along with the group cruise that might not immediately come to mind? I see Chet looking at his notes, I think. So go for it.
Oh, you want me to go for it first? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what, some of the extras you're going to get is doing the activities with your group. And it may not be a specific group activity, maybe something like the ropes course. We did this on the Norwegian Breakaway. Those of us on the group cruise got over there and just did the ropes course together. And I think it made it 10 times more fun to do the ropes course. It could be water slides, it could be shuffleboard, it could be anything. But to do an activity like that on the ship, with your group cruise, I'll tell you what, it was more fun doing the ropes course that way than it ever has been doing it, on our own.
oh, I bet.
You
Oh,
had your own cheering section? Or Robin from Sea Lake Journeys had her own cheering section?
Yeah, I couldn't do it this time because of the one leg situation, but I used to do them all the time, and I used to love to do them. But you know what? Watching ain't as much fun as doing, but watching it when there's a group of them up there and you're videoing it, of course, it was a lot of fun. It's probably the most fun I've ever had on a ropes course that I didn't actually do it myself.
that's
Cool.
awesome. I love that.
What about you, Scott?
Well, there's tons of extras that groups could get or groups could be eligible for. I mean, you can see anything from onboard credit, right,
Mhm.
to free cabins, to even venues that, let's just say, if you have a larger group and you can go and ask. And sometimes this does cost a little extra money for the group, the head of the group, but you can rent, let's just say, like the little small comedy club when they're not using it, and you can do, I don't know, a talent show or whatever you may think of for your group, a karaoke or something fun like that. And
Mhm.
those are things that are extra that other people on the ship are not getting, right? So we may take it for granted and just be like, oh yeah, it's just an activity of that group club. But you want to know what? For the head of the group cruise or whoever put that together, that took a lot. It took some emails, it took some
Yep.
organizing, getting together, the thoughts,
Mhm.
bringing all the props. So those are a lot of things that come as extras, and of course, as Chet says, the camaraderie with the group and being with the group and seeing a whole bunch of people going down and go, Chet, Alisa, going to seeing somebody else at the pictures, watching looking at the pictures. It's
Yeah.
cool. It's cool.
It
It really
is.
is. But there are a lot of things that come with these group cruises, and there are a range of different travel agents and things like that have different offerings. So I don't think you should pick your group cruise based on the extras. You obviously pick it based on the group and the people that are there. But hey, I'm okay with giving me $100 extra onboard credit or 200. Yeah,
You're okay
eyes
with that?
open, baby. Yes.
Or saving $100 on the cruise itself, plus saving another
Yeah.
25 on your hotel stay when you got there to stay with the group.
Yep.
Yeah, saving
Yes.
money is a perk with the
It
group
is.
cruise.
Absolutely is a perk. I agree. I like those extra things like the renting out the comedy club or one of the other venues
Uh-huh.
for a happy hour. That's been really nice.
Yep. Happy hour,
We've
right?
had those. Um, what else we've done? Or people like to do the gift exchanges,
Yep.
or duck hunts or
Shot
things like
glasses.
that.
Yeah.
Shot
Yeah.
glass. Yep.
Yep, shot glasses. Yep, yep. And I'm just in general the group cruise. Not everybody does this, but the two that I've been on so far, the hosts go all out with their swag bags.
Oh, yes.
There's always some kind of
Yeah. Yeah.
T-shirt, maybe a group picture, and those are things that you wouldn't ordinarily get, and it's
Correct.
capturing a moment in time. So I think those are really, really great, and they make excellent souvenirs, as we can see from Scott's, run it back backpack
It's been up there
displayed
since I've
prominently.
ever gotten back from that group cruise, and I've been talking about it ever since I got back. So
Yep. Yep. Good stuff.
It even carries over to your port stops. Great Stirrup Cay on our group cruise. They have the big cabanas up there that are good for up to 10 to 12 people. And, they're just way too expensive for a couple
Yeah.
people to rent. But when you got a group of people, 10 or 12 people pitch in, it suddenly becomes very affordable. And you got this great cabana to hang out at Great Stirrup Cay on, or any other port of your choosing. And I think that was just a big added bonus. That was like, wow, this is great. And
Yeah.
it just adds to the fun of hanging out with the people over at a port.
that's awesome. Like
Absolutely.
$100. Does it come with food and drinks? Or do you have to bring your own food, or do they supply that with the
It
cabana?
depends on
Yeah.
which ones. They vary. Some of them will include drinks and food, and some don't, but they include something else. But I think ours included water and I forget what all included now, because we were just so busy doing stuff.
I want in.
What?
I want in. That's
Well,
so cool. Take my $100. I'm in.
AB. Oh, I almost said it too soon.
no, I was actually just gonna say I think a certain group cruise might come up in conversation here pretty soon. So maybe that's something you would consider on a group cruise you host.
Absolutely. Well, I'm not hosting it. I don't know who's hosting it really. The ABC group cruise, that's what we're all alluding to here, y'all. It's leaving in April of next year, 2026. It's 8 days out of Miami on the Carnival Horizon, going to Aruba, Bonaire, and Curacao. So somewhere on one of those islands, maybe a group of us want to rent a cabana together. I don't know. It's a possibility, isn't it? Just hang out on the beach for a day and have a drink or two, get your sunburn on, hang out in a hammock, so you got the really funky looking sunburn on your side. I think it'd just be a lot of fun.
Can I be the cabana boy?
Absolutely. But first, Scott, you have to book that cruise. You and Alisa both. So contact Bruce at Ocean to Ocean today and book that ABC cruise. And if you're on Spotify, you too can book this group cruise. Bruce at Ocean to Ocean Travel, and tell Bruce you want to get on that ABC group cruise.
Let him know. This
And
seems
now
like
back to our show.
I was gonna say, actually, this seems like a good time to take a break and hear from today's sponsors, which happens to be our very own Sea Lake Journeys.
No way. The cabana
Way.
man himself.
Hi, I'm Robin. This is Chet, and we're Sea Lake Journeys.
That's right. So come on with us, and we're going to show you the ships, the ports, and the excursions that we do while we're cruising.
You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, Spotify, and of course, YouTube.
That's right. So come on and join us on all the fun things we're going to do. We also have live shows Wednesday and Friday morning at 8:30 Eastern Time and Sunday night at 6 p.m. So come on and join us there too.
And don't forget, we have a wide variety of videos on YouTube, from everything from the food, to the rooms, to the excursions, to the ships.
That's right. So come on and join us for the fun here at Sea Lake Journeys. Okay, I think I'll go over and subscribe to them.
I will too. Oh wait, I'm already.
That's right. That's right. Well, thanks, Sea Lake Journey. Well, let's talk about a know before you go item that you absolutely want to make sure you bring on a group cruise with you. What do you think that you need? Not necessarily different, but an extra thing that you might want to bring when you're traveling with the group. Go for it, Scott. Scott's like, ooh, ooh, ooh.
Instantly.
Instantly.
I order myself for my channel more swag, more stickers, because who doesn't love a sticker, right? And people will be like, oh, what's the name of your channel, right? When you're on there. And it's just so easy to hand out a sticker or a business card or whatever you want to get printed. I think people really like stickers, tell you the truth. So whether you get a small sticker, who's am I going to use? I'll use TJ's Destination Rate. He sent me a sticker. So everybody loves a sticker. Who doesn't like to be, hey, and you're like, oh, wait, who's the channel? Well, TJ's Destination.
There you go.
There you go. I always order an extra 50 or an extra 100 because, you're handing those things out like, candy at Halloween. So I always have
I
extra
gotta up my
conscious
sticker game.
stickers, keychains, whatever the popular thing on Sticker Mule. No, we're not a sponsor yet, but Sticker
Yes.
Mule if you're out there.
I think you do a similar thing, Chad, or did you have something else on your?
I have 3 things on my list, and
Oh,
that
okay.
wasn't even one of them. But I do
Ooh,
that, Scott. We take 100 of our little round smiley faces made out of wood. It's got a smiley face on one side and our
yes.
Sea Lake Journey logo thing or whatever on the
I've,
other
I've,
side.
I've taken that to Alaska with me. I sure did.
Now I want
Did you
one. Now
really?
Yes, I promise.
I
I
get it
promise not to
too.
forget you.
Wow, that's awesome. My coin's been to Alaska.
Man, that's
But there are
cool.
other things I think you should take on a group cruise. You don't have to take all of these, but I did want to name a couple that you probably will want to take. If you're
Okay.
going to have a bar crawl that has a theme to it, find out what the theme is. The one we did on the breakaway was a Mardi Gras theme. So we're all dressed up like Mardi Gras. So take your Mardi Gras clothes if you're doing that one. If it's a different theme like 80s, dress up like the 80s. If it's
Yes.
Tarzan, take your Tarzan stuff, So find out what your theme is, because you don't want to miss out. You don't want that FOMO kicking in, fear of missing out. You
No.
want to dress up for the activity and be a part.
Question, Chet. With
Yeah.
the theme, have you ever been pranked where they tell you that it's supposed to be 80s, or they tell you you're supposed to be superheroes, and you show up and you're the only Superman and everybody else is dressed up in 80s?
No, but if it did happen, it wouldn't bother me a lick. I would just be like,
Just roll
yeah,
with it.
I'm the only one participating in this. You all are the right. I'm the winner. I'm this and you're that. So you know me, it wouldn't bother me a lick. I would roll with it. I would make it like it'd be a fun
Oh,
thing. But
That is funny.
you guys, also,
your
if you're going to a
group
glow
doing that
party
to
on the
you.
ship, bring your glow sticks. Bring your glow sticks, y'all. Make it a glow party. Even if it's not a glow party, you can make it one.
There you go. You can make it your own.
Make your own glow party. We've done it.
I was thinking along the lines of Chet and saying that if there is a group T-shirt
Mhm.
or everybody is going to wear a certain color on a certain night, make sure you have that with you. I think
Yes.
Chet mentioned that before, like when talking about Virgin Voyages. Make sure you have your red with you, because
Yes.
there's not your local store to just run out and grab one that you forgot. So make sure you have that, so you're included in the group theming and you feel like you got this,
And
So
don't
I
think
would
you get
definitely
it on
say
the ship, because they'll run out too.
Yep.
yes. Exactly. It's not going to be in the shop like the one thing that you thought was so basic. They may or probably may not have. So I would definitely say bring that, and also you got to record this stuff somehow. Now, everybody's not YouTubers or content creators like we are, but you know, how are you taking pictures? Do you have your camera? Do you something to record the event? Because I think it's going to be one of those you definitely want to remember. And the couple of group cruises that I wish I had it handy to show you that I've been on, Meet and I, they have done a great job. They've done the backpack like what you have for their group cruises. They do T-shirts, but they also did like a cool kind of I want to say like a memory book. So it has everybody's pictures
Oh,
in it that came. When we do the meetup, we like sign each other's books. Just a cute
Yeah,
little,
that's
little note so you
cool. Yeah.
remember, and stuff like that. So I thought those are some great things. Definitely bring them with you if you have them.
100%. Definitely. That's awesome. That's such a great idea. I want to go on
Yeah, great
a meet and
idea.
night group cruise.
Yeah, they're very creative, very creative.
There's some off the chain stuff you can bring too. We were on a not group cruise before the group cruise with Lori Barber and some other friends, and she
Lori!
brought these nose mask things you hang off your nose.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, I didn't think they were would be on the Conscious Cruiser, but if you watch Sea Lake Journeys, you probably have seen them, or you will see them again in the future.
Oh,
You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, we got
Yeah.
videos of it too. And
now
we
I
had so
know.
much fun walking around the ship and getting people to put them on and taking their picture. Just random people, make them part of the fun.
People like to join in on the fun.
Especially if it's something really goofy like that.
Yeah.
They'll be like, yeah, we'll do it.
And like Scott says, they're gonna be like, "What was the name of the channel again? What's the name of your group again?" And if you have the T-shirt on, or you have your sticker handy, or your coaster, or whatever, there you go. Show them.
That's
Let
right.
them know. Let them
Chet, you're
know.
doing a good job of making me want to go on this group cruise or whatever you're talking about.
You're gonna. If I'll
You're
tell you,
going
if you
anyway.
miss this, you will regret it for the rest of your life.
I know I
Got to get
will.
on this one because the stuff, the videos and stuff you're going to see coming back from this, and you'll be like, I could have been on that. Why? Why did I not get on that?
We don't want you to have FOMO there. You gotta do it. I mean, I haven't actually booked it, but I'm planning to.
Right on.
So I guess that leads to the question of the cast. Are you currently booked on a group cruise? I guess sometime in 2025, 26, 27, or beyond.
Well, I think I've answered that question already. Yes, I am on the ABC cruise in 2026 out of Miami on the Carnival Horizon for 8 days to the ABC Islands. And you can join me too, Scott and Alisa, everybody on Spotify, YouTube. Come on, don't miss it out. Don't have FOMO and stay at home. Wishing you had had the best cruise ever in your life. You could be missing out on nose masks, T-shirts, glow sticks. You could be missing out on so much. Who knows what in the world you could be missing out on a live show of the Conscious Cruiser coming from the Carnival Horizon. You
Very
don't
true.
miss that. So
Very
that's
true.
all I had to say. Scott, you're next.
I mean, I don't know how to follow up on that one. I mean, hey, I'm pretty sure I will probably be on that cruise too as well. I think a live version of the Conscious Cruiser would be great, and even if it's not live, when we record it, we're all together and we're on the cruise. I mean, that'd just be awesome. And I mean, come on, cruising with both of them would just be amazing. And the group
We would have the best time.
Oh, that group on that cruise is just going to be crazy. But currently, right now, I am booked. Since you added 2027, thank you, Alisa. I am booked on, I guess, my own non-group cruise with the Match Game crew and so many others now. But Carnival Cruise Addicts, Cruise Life TV, Kimberly Lavelle, Uncle Dave, my aunt. Oh my God, there's so many. BFE. I mean, there's so many people that are just continuing now. Zach from Culture Culture. I mean, there's so many people that are hopping on and coming on. It is going to be February 14th, which is Valentine's Day of 2027.
Wow.
So we're calling it the Unhinged, Unhearted. I just added that, by the way, Liz. The Unhearted. Instead of Uncharted, get it? Unhearted. Duh.
Okay.
Unhearted. Non-group cruise on the Carnival Celebration out of Miami. So that is February 14th, 2027. And we will be on there. You find your own way on. They don't have any travel agent attached to this. So that's why it is a non-group cruise. We will have some group activities, some loose group activities, but we're just going to have tons and tons of fun for, I think it's 7 days or 8 days. So it's going to be amazing. So currently that's the only one I'm booked on right now.
I think that's amazing that people want to come together from all over, whether it's a traditional group cruise or an ungrouped group cruise. You just want to hang it out. Yes, wrote down those dates. you just want to hang out and have the time because everybody is so busy and so scattered, and the camaraderie, the friendships are real, and you want to have a chance to do the thing we all love together, cruising. So,
hey, Chet, if you go on mine, I'll go on yours.
I don't have one. It's not really me. It all started out with Tom and Terry and Bruce and Cindy, and we was going to go just the six of us. We all discussed it. Hey, how about the six of us going on a cruise? So we picked one and booked it, and next thing we know, it's a group cruise.
I don't know. We might have to roll back some footage. Maybe that happened off camera, but I think you already committed to this cruise, Scott.
I think I did. Oh God!
Just saying.
How many people can we get on the poll? I saw that video from the last time y'all got together, Chet. Don't even try to hide it. It's out there on the interwebs.
I seem to remember Scott with a wooden totem pole thing.
I do, and that hasn't surfaced yet. We're waiting for that one.
I've got to find it. I've got to get in there and find it. It's buried in the archives because I didn't know anybody would actually I didn't think anybody who was involved in that video would want that to
Oh my
surface.
Oh, that's
goodness.
fine. Hey, we gave consent at the pirate ship at wherever that place was in Tampa. All three of us were there, actually.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, such a crazy meetup. That was before the
That was before that.
Margaritaville group cruise. Wow, memories, guys, memories.
Memories.
If that
Memories.
whole crew could have got on that ship, that would have really been awesome.
Yes. Yeah, that would have been a time, as they say.
Yeah.
Well, I think this has been a good time today.
Yes.
Good. We always enjoy hanging out and bringing the podcast to you. So we hope everybody enjoyed hanging out with us as well. If you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe. To my channel today, and also to us on Spotify. We're really trying to grow over there. Yeah. Anything else we got going on this week, guys? You want to tell the people about?
I'm just gonna beat Chet to the Monday mood check in a few hours, so we'll see y'all there. I'll beat Chet.
There's
Bet money on that.
plenty of room. There's plenty of room for everybody at the Monday mood check tonight at 7 p.m. So come one, come all. But I
I'll
know
be
they're
there first.
Are we cooking? Are we baking? Are we tasting munch packs? I love it. That's why I love the Monday.
Cookies will get me there faster. Just saying.
Oh wow! Well, I'll remind my daughter since she's the head of the baking department around here. So we'll just have to let it be a mystery, and we'll see you there.
Okay, we'll do it. We'll see you there.
We will see you guys
Thanks,
there.
everybody. Have a great week.
Bye, y'all.